Good day, everybody, and what's up? Welcome to the Dr. Nick Show. And once again, I am Dr. Nick sitting here. And today, let's get into one of the articles that I wrote for prostatecancer.net late last year, and it's actually called Old Dog New Tricks. Okay, so in this article, I really want to just brush the surface and get into the fact that men can relearn their sexuality and be sexually healthy, even after the prostate cancer diagnosis and treatments and cancer is over, and also after years and decades of using sex and sexuality to prove their manhood and self-worth. And we're really going to get into that today because actually the truth is, if you really don't know or never experienced prostate cancer, just that diagnosis by itself, on top of the surgeries and the treatments, can have a major impact on a guy's sexual health, even beyond the already understood impact of erectile dysfunction or ED. But take this as a whole. If you think about it, just the mental and emotional impact of the immediate loss of your sexuality, and added to the loss of sexual thoughts for some men, and in some cases, that loss is there for them too. And in addition to the loss of manhood and masculinity, all those things combined together that can possibly decrease a man's sense of manhood and self-worth. So we're really going to end up kind of getting very deep today. So what I really would like to do is just try to plant a seed for these men of possibly rethinking and retraining and relearning their sexuality and sexual health. So yep, let's get into that right now. So my first question right off the bat is, do you have to deal with the sense of loss of manhood and a sense of a loss of masculinity that was related to the prostate cancer surgeries and treatments? And my answer is no. It may seem simple, but just hear me out for a little bit, because I think, so what I'm going to do here right now is offer just a few tips, ideas, and just a few concepts just for you to think about. And if you choose to put them in action, that's great. But I just really want to plant the seed for these thoughts, just for you can sit there and think about what I'm saying. Because in the end, I'm hoping that these tips may help you to increase the intimacy with your partner and or your lovers, and also you may begin to feel more comfortable in your new sexuality. And I'm talking new sexuality, meaning post prostate cancer surgery, post prostate cancer treatments. So to get this started, the very first tip and suggestion I can give to you is to communicate with your partner and your lover. Talk to them about the sexual concerns that you are having, because that is very important. And not to sound like Oprah from back in the day, talking, communication is the key. It actually is, because they don't know what you're feeling. They don't know what you're going through. Yeah, they could see it, but you may have something else burning deep inside. And as a guy, I can speak on this too. In many cases, when we're going through something tough, we turn inwards and we shut down, we clam up. But in this circumstance, it's really important for you to open up and share what you're thinking with your lover and your partners. That's very important. And also, you may not be, how can I put it? You may not feel secure enough to tell them, but think about it like this. If they were with you while you're going through those surgeries and through those treatments, most likely they're going to stay with you during the healing process, okay? So in other words, they got your back. They're your ride or die partner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're gonna stay with you, and at the same time, they may really want to help, and they may not be sure what to do because you haven't said anything for them to do. So then that actually makes them feel more frustrated and upset. So just the fact of sharing your thoughts and feelings with them can actually go a very long way. And additionally, if you are currently or you're thinking about going into sexual therapy for these issues, I truly believe it is a very good idea to include your partner in your sexual therapy sessions. This way, everyone is on the same page and everyone is being educated at the same time about what the prostate cancer treatments and surgery did to you, and what your future sexual health and what your future sexuality will look like going forward. And more importantly, this is just my hope. I hope the man who is going through this will feel safe enough to lay everything on the table, to share his deepest, darkest sexual concerns about his future with his lover in front of the sexual therapist. Because this is just my opinion, but I truly believe laying everything on the table could be a good way for true healing to begin. And the second major seed I would like to plant involves your sex and sexuality, meaning due to the prostate cancer treatments and the surgeries, I think it's a good idea for you to think about developing a new perspective when it comes to sex and sexuality. And what I mean by that is your sexuality may be less penile focused than it was in the past. Because it's my opinion that this society is really doing men a disservice by tying your manhood, masculinity, and your self-esteem to your sexuality. Because what prostate cancer does, or what prostate cancer did, it offers a really severe straight gut punch to all three of those social constructs. So pretty much it's saying when you take away those three social constructs, what do you have left? And that's what many of these men are going through right now. So my point to you is that there are just to let you know that there are plenty of sexual avenues for you to explore, and you can still be sexual, just not as penile focused as you was in the past. And this may seem new to you, but believe it or not, if you go down these new avenues and explore different things, your lover and your partner may actually have more sexual pleasure than they had in the past. So the biggest seed I can really plant for you right now is just to give you some options. And I want to tell you to think about expanding your horizons a bit, your sexual horizons, meaning that you've made it through the prostate cancer treatments, or you're going through them right now this second, and you made it through all the surgeries, and you're fighting to live. So I say at the same time you should fight to be sexual too. And with that, you may have to expand your sexual repertoire a little bit. Be open to trying new things. And of course, you may not be comfortable doing them because maybe you never tried them before, or you tried it once, you didn't like it, or etc. But I say give it a try. Like, for example, if you're not into giving head, try giving some head. That's plain and simple. You can lick on their clitoris, or put their cock in your mouth and suck on it. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go out and even buy and try some sex toys. That's something new. Many guys are afraid of sex toys, and they won't use them for whatever reason. But go sex toy shopping. That's always a lot of fun, and it really is. Now you can use your body. And I'm talking about tasting various parts of your lover. You can kiss them from the top of their head down to that little pinky toe hanging on down there. Just kiss them all over. You can cuddle. You can even hold hands. You can learn to give, a really nice deep massage. That is always fun. You can 69 each other within reason. Don't re-injure yourself. But I guess that's more a message for your partner and for your lover. But you can just lick on them and just taste them, breathe them in, use some of your senses. Do you see where I'm going with this? And my major point here is to focus in on intimacy. Yes, sex is fun and all that, but it's my opinion that it's the intimacy that helps keep you two together. You know what I'm saying? So one thing that you can try to do on a daily basis is try to notice something different about your partner. Even though you guys may have been together for decades or years or whatever, just try to find something new about each other. Take a shower together. That's always fun. If you're laying in bed, you can hold each other and cuddle, or if you're sitting on the couch watching Netflix or whatever, just cuddle up. It's always fun just to sit and cuddle. Say I love you. Oh my God. And I mean, I'm talking about not like, while you're watching NASCAR or you're watching football or you're doing your taxes or whatever. Stop what you are doing, look your lover in the eye, and say, you know what? I love you. And watch the reaction. That's when it's said face to face like that, that's really deep. That's penetrating. So I'm gonna put the question out there: to show intimacy with your partner and to develop deeper intimacy with your partner, what can you think of to do on your own? And at the same time, there may be a nice side effect from all this new intimacy that is being shared between you and your partner and you and your lovers. And believe it or not, because of all this new intimacy, you may be able to sexually satisfy your partner more than you did in the past. I know that may be tough for you to understand or even believe, but it's true. But if you think about it this way, if your partner is actually having more orgasms than they did in the past, won't that be a boost to your manhood, to your self-esteem, and to your masculinity? I think it just might. So, and here's the kicker. You won't be using your penis at all to do it. Aha. So now you got this puzzled look on his face like, really? Is this possible? Yes. And it's a concept that I call selfless sex. And I'm going to discuss that more and more as we get further along in these podcasts. So please stay tuned. And so as I bring this podcast to a close, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for taking the time out just to listen. And I'm hoping that you got something out of this. And because I'm really going to get into the idea and concept of selfless sex later on. And I really hope that these options and planted seeds will actually help you along just to wet your whistle a little bit, to think about some of the new sexual possibilities that are available to you, not because of prostate cancer, but in a way that will take you beyond prostate cancer and into your future sexuality and into your future sexual health. So here's to you. Here's to some great days and even better nights. And on that note, I'm out. You guys have a great day. Stay tuned, and I will talk to you soon. All right, take care, everybody. All right, bye.